Hey guys, in early February, I slept over at my parents' place for a few days because my husband went traveling in Japan, so it was a good opportunity for me to be staying at my parents' place again and be pampered by them like a princess. So yeah, in this special edition of What I Eat, I will be showing you what my parents cooked for me. I never appreciated my parents' cooking until I've been away. It's funny how this is something you only miss it when you don't have it anymore. They have definitely put in a lot of hard work and sacrificed a lot of their personal time just to make sure me and my brother could have yummy and nutritious balanced meals. So now I realize how blessed I am, and I really appreciate them for doing that. On day one, I did not go to my parents' place until it's almost dinner time, so you would still see clips of me eating at my own place. For breakfast, I'm having the usual oatmeal with chia seeds and black sesame seeds. If you have watched my previous videos, you have probably seen this before. I'm also having it along with some sweet potatoes and apples. Super quick and easy to make. I was super swamped with chores and errands on that day, so I just cooked some udon noodles with frozen dumplings and fish siu mai. Well, they're definitely not the healthiest options, but at least I can make sure the soup does not have any MSG or too much salt added. When I got to my parents' house later that day, dinner was already ready. Thanks mom and dad. There's wood ear mushrooms, cucumbers, chicken, and minced garlic in this noodle dish. Korean vermicelli, also known as glass noodles, were used. They are made with potato starch, so it's naturally gluten-free. This dish is actually quite easy to make. You can cook everything in one pan. However, like many other stir-fried dishes, it is quite heavy on the chopping. We're skipping the soy sauce and adding this homemade XO sauce instead. The sauce is made from dried seafood, namely dried shrimp and scallops, as well as salty jinhua ham, shallots, garlic, chili, and oil. It goes well with almost every dish. Just a bit of it can add a rich umami flavor. These glass noodles have a nice chewy yet soft texture. It is a noodle dish perfect for a light lunch or dinner, when you want something satisfying but not too heavy. Unless I have to do some desk work, I always try to stand or move a bit for a while after dinner. That day happened to be Lantern Festival, aka Chinese Valentine's Day. Traditionally, people celebrate this festival with sweet rice balls, tongyun, cooked in a sweet ginger soup, so we decided to cook some after dinner too. It is filled with black sesame paste. I wasn't able to do anything too intense as there's no yoga mats at my parents' place. As usual, I had oatmeal for breakfast, but my mom spiced it up by adding an egg and goji berries to it. Goji berries are known for their antioxidant values. After my stay at my parents' place, goji berries have now become a staple to my daily oatmeal. I'm having a few Jenny cookies along with my oatmeal. If you like buttery cookies, you would love these. People used to wait in long lines for them just a few years ago, but now the hype has died down and there's barely any line to purchase it. Since I woke up a bit late that day and the Jenny cookies were kind of filling, I decided to have something very light and simple, which led me to this pack of non-fried noodles. For dinner, we're making this black beans pumpkin pork rib stew. Let's blanch the pork ribs. Cover the meat in cold water. Turn on the stove, wait until the water is brought to a boil. Now, let's prepare the other ingredients. Let's go back to the pork ribs. As soon as the water comes to a boil, the impurities from the meat would be skimmed from the surface. Place the pumpkins to a stainless steel steaming container. Steam the pumpkins for around 15 minutes. Heat the oil, throw in the garlic and onions and stir fry for a few minutes. Add the pork ribs, stir fry until the edges of the ribs turn brown. You may add a little bit of sugar during this step. Toss in the black beans and some salt. Add the steamed pumpkins, but don't stir fry. Ta-da! Look at how beautiful it is. Wait, don't leave yet. That's not all we were going to make for dinner. Next, we're going to make this Enoki mushrooms and cucumbers beef rolls. Here's a tip on how to remove the bitterness from cucumbers. Obviously, wash the cucumbers thoroughly first. Then cut a small piece off from both the stem and the blossom ends. Next, place the cut piece back on the cucumber and start rubbing the flat ends together. Pretty soon, a white foamy substance will appear. Keep doing this for a minute or two until the cucumber stops producing fresh foam. Then repeat on the other end. Rinse it off and the cucumber is ready to eat. Set temperature to 160 degrees. Cook for 4 minutes on each side.